Yes, you.
Do you know what a histogram is?
Mm-mm.
Would you like to know?
Shh. The histogram is a statistical tool that indicates the frequency of an event using a data distribution. This data must always be a measurable variables such as weight, temperature, time, and so on. But when is it used?
It is you. A continuing variable is studying as such as ranking of height of simple and four combination. Its both are grouped in class and is continued valid. Do you know how it made?
Oh, I know! First, you have to arrange the data from smallest to largest. Then, you have to label the frequency table. So, you plot them using the class mark and X and the absolute frequency and Y. And finally, you add the frequency polygon of the bars again using the absolute frequency. Oh, well, do you like an example? Shh.
Yet imagine you are in experimental start where you watering crop where it has bit food that diameter varies bet 7 and 12 centimeters. In this crop with antecedent analysis affording and 100 avial plants with that collect vein in measurement of the diameters in sim.
First, you have to arrange the measurable variables from the smallest numbers to the largest. You can use the help of Excel or, in your case, your hand.
To create the frequency table, you have those how far you are going, disparting a numbers by 4 by 4 by 2 by 2, in our case by 9 by 9. In the class interval, you have to put a red separate numbers since we date to separate the numbers by one third small dot 0.70 of read interval will be 7 9. The square bracket is what is number is count while the parentheses indicate the opposite. The number C note count is what are the number 7 and 1 with number writing and 2 to continue with offset interval 1 2 9 and no with continuing interval large was that width is big 12 straight train.
In the class mark, we only have to add a mode between each interval. If in the first we have 7,8, this is 7.9 because 8 is not counted. Minus 7 equals 0.9. If in the second interval we have 8,9, then is 8.9 minus 8 equals 0.9. Therefore, our first class mark is 0.9 and the second 0.9 plus 0.9. That is to say 1.8 and so on.
For an absolute frequency and half O is count how many of numbers that class intervals us are in the data where give and that where that are ranked from lowest hits for convenience. We count 7, 7, 4, 7, 4, 7, 5, 7, 6, 7, 9, 9 is not counted because it has parentheses that we have in the interval of 7, 9. There are 6 numbers we rep the samples with a third interval.
In the accumulated frequency, all you have to do is add the absolute frequencies. For example, in the first, it's 6, and the second is 6 plus 8. That is to say, 14. In the third is 14 plus 13. That is to say, 27. And so on to reaching the total data that was given to us, that is 40.
The relative frequency you only have added absolute frequency bit the null total number of that is 14.
And for the cumulative relative frequency, you can divide the cumulative absolute frequency by 40, or simply add each of the relative frequencies. For example, the first is 0.15, the second is 0.15 plus zero point 0.2, that is 0.35. The second is 0.35 plus zero point 325, that is 0.675, and so on.
Finally, for the elaborating of the frequency histogram, you have to stay a value that you obtain in the class mark on X and the values that you obtain in a Bose frequency on Y. The values of class mark Q over X will indicate in distance that the west bit, bet and warbird will in values of the absolute frequency at your over it will indicate the level that each bird must reach.
And to complement the histogram, a frequency polygon will be added. A line that starts from 0 touches the axis point of each bar. That is, it's also based on the absolute frequency. And it's again touching the line of X.
It is recommended to an 100-watt bar corresponding interval is ordered to analyze which is the value that is respected most frequently in our case and analyzing the histogram we can observe what there is a greater quantity frequency of turning with in the matter with 9 and 9 seem in the sample of 14 of the 100 crops and area.
Now that you've learned how to make and analyze a histogram, go ahead and put it to practice. So what do you know?
Of course. What is this? And where have you been? You haven't come to work for days.
I have learned how to make an histogram.
You are a call operator. What good is that for you?
But the voices told me.
Voices? What voices? You fired.